Track start 250 on the 3rd of May 2018. Watching a movie track of the homeless issues. Time being 2:50 in the afternoon on the 3rd of May 2018. That's the person being interviewed. So as you can see, toggle through the track. The thing as well here. So the homeless are being scammed. This guy explains that he's on the streets, he's had his suitcase stolen, he's had beer glasses thrown at him, and there's no instant compensation. They've asked for like £5,000 worth of compensation. Well, this is trying to show you. They've asked for £2,000 or £5,000 worth of compensation. Nothing's been given, and the woman who's been handling the money has decided to ignore the messages. So RT Media reported this, but the problem is that the money, there's no genuine idea that money's supposed to have been given to him because nobody knows. So nobody knows where he is or what's happened with the money. So as you can see, his ear's been damaged because there's no first aid kit, and they're asking for the sum of £5,000, which is not a lot of money though, is it? And this is said to give him housing accommodation, but they've only raised I thought they've actually raised £2,525. But how many weeks of common? The money's not designed to give him the contents of his suitcase back or to solve his ear damage. The money is designed to give him accommodation. So he's not going to get his money back for the things that have been stolen off him. And his ear's not been corrected neither. So he could then be off the streets for so many weeks, and he's back on the streets afterwards with the same issues afterwards. Because he's not in a perimeter house, is he? And why not the council give him somewhere to live, and why doesn't he get all that money to recover the contents of his suitcase? Why should that have to be spent on housing? So what's the contents of the suitcase cost? Why has he not been given back the contents of the suitcase? And first aid supplies for his ear and free accommodation, decent free accommodation in the job. It doesn't make any sense. And the person who operates this is has got a name on it, who's controlling this. There's somebody supposed to be controlling this. Where is it? But I think the figures may be wrong as well. I think this figure may not be correct neither, but do the research on this. It says here that they've managed to raise somehow increasing like that. They've managed to get the figures to increase like that. Because it doesn't do that, does it? Unless they monitor it on a daily basis. So they superimposed figures over the top of it and deleted the figures. Supposedly raised £2,525 of a £5,000 goal, but is that supposed to be real or what? Just check it now, okay? Well, they've raised, oh, that must be accurate, mustn't it? They've actually raised they've raised 5,000. It's supposed to be real figures or what? What do they managed to put real figures there or what? That's how them blows, I guess, must be real figures, aren't they? So who's operating this? Who's operating this? But it's not the same name, is it? So what's happened here? They've got the picture, they've got social media content, who's supposed to be operating this? It's not the same fucking name, is it? Where the fuck is he now? What's happened to him? What's it say on the back of it? What kind of fucking covering is that? That's him there. He's lost a bit of weight, hasn't he? So what's he doing? Just sat fucking talking to him or what? So he's put on a bit of weight on that picture, but he's lost a lot of weight there, hasn't he? So you visually notice the description on here there on that particular time and date stamp. There's no time and date stamp on it. And look at this here. He's visually lost a lot of weight, hasn't he? So when was this picture taken? It doesn't say, does it? And if you look at the name over here, it's not the same name as the other name, is it? So what, they've got two profiles on the same channel that supposedly started on the 26th of September. Supposedly raised 3,827 quid. But if you look here, it's a different fucking name, isn't it? Not the same name, and that was supposedly created by somebody called Ben Beagle, London Greater London. Well, it's got London twice, hasn't it? So why does it use the word greater? So this supposes Metro is supposed to have something to do with it as well, isn't it? Showroom Neighbourhood Watch, Northern Showroom. Shomrim. Well, can't they bring you something to fucking eat or something? Or what's he doing? Just sat talking to him or what? What, folding his hand and just talking to him? Whilst he's underweight? That doesn't seem to make much sense, does it? Some reporter called Ashita Nagesh, an Asian lady. She's put the report on the 27th of September 2016 at 10:34 AM. There's supposed to be a contact page on this or what? There's no fucking, where's a contact page on this? If you look at this Metro newspaper, who writes this news on this here? Who writes this? There's no contact page, so where's a contact page? What, no where's a contact page got on this? So who writes this kind of news? Who writes this? Doesn't say that. Is it operated by the Guardian newspaper? Do we know? Metro.co.uk. I think it's operated by the Guardian, isn't it? Surely it can't be police writers again, can it? Surely that can't be Metropolitan Police writers writing the news, can it? Possibly not. Surely it can't be. What, I mean, they've got police actually write news reports as well. How could that mean take pictures and write news reports?